All right. So, um, have you ever actually booked a corporate retreat online?
Yeah.
I always just thought it was like finding a cool place and doing some team building activities.
Right.
But this article we're looking at today from Site Design Era W called "Essential Features for High Converting Corporate Retreat Websites"
Mm-hmm.
makes me think there's a whole lot more to it
Oh, yeah, there's a lot that goes into it.
than just picking a spot.
Yeah, it's fascinating how much like psychology and stuff goes into designing these websites.
Right.
They're not just attracting travelers.
Right.
These are companies with budgets and decision makers.
Budgets. Yeah.
And the website has to be persuasive.
So that's interesting because the first thing the article talks about is comprehensive package listings.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're saying you need to spell out every single detail of the retreat. But doesn't that kind of ruin the fun? Like, shouldn't there be some mystery or some element of surprise?
I think that's where corporate retreats differ from leisure travel. Companies want to know what they're getting.
Ah, yeah.
Especially here in Australia, they value that transparency a lot.
So no surprises.
No surprises, no hidden fees. Time is money.
Right.
And you don't want to waste time trying to decipher vague descriptions.
So it's almost like if you were asking your boss to go on a trip, you wouldn't just say, hey, there's this cool place. Can I go? In fact, you have to lay out all the costs and...
Yeah, you'd need to present a whole breakdown.
Yeah, a breakdown.
Of like the budget, the activities, where you're staying, all that.
Right.
And the website essentially does that for you.
Makes it easier.
Streamlines it.
Okay. And then that leads into the next thing, which is corporate client testimonials. And so it's interesting because, reviews are important.
Yeah.
But for retreats, it seems even more so.
Oh, absolutely.
Why is that?
That's like social proof, right?
Yeah.
If another company, especially one that you admire, had a great experience,
Yeah.
it gives you confidence to book with them.
Right. So they're basically saying you need to have real quotes from clients.
Yeah. The article goes beyond just generic praise.
Oh,
it suggests using specific quotes from clients, mentioning names even.
Wow. Okay.
It's about building trust.
Oh, okay.
If company X, a leader in their industry, had a successful retreat
Yeah.
with this provider that sends a strong signal.
That they know what you're doing.
Exactly.
But I mean, what about negative reviews?
Oh, yeah.
Can't please everyone all the time, right?
You're right. You can't please everyone. And in this age of online reviews, a few bad apples can really hurt you.
Yeah. So what do you do?
Well, the article actually says to look at those as an opportunity.
Okay.
Respond to them professionally. Address the concerns.
Right.
Show potential clients that you actually care about the feedback and that you're committed to improving.
So transparency.
Yeah, transparency is key.
Not just about the retreat itself, but about how you handle...
Yeah, how you handle the feedback.
Okay. So now let's get into actually booking this thing.
Okay.
Because I've been to some websites that make you jump through so many hoops
Oh, yeah.
just to get a quote.
Yeah. Nobody wants
That's
that.
fun.
The article calls this seamless booking inquiries. Emphasizes a user-friendly website.
So we're talking easy online forms, ways to contact them.
Multiple ways to
Let's see
contact.
what-
Yeah, like phone, email, even live chat.
Like chat. Okay.
Instant confirmations and regular updates.
So nobody wants to be left in the dark wondering if their request even went through.
No, they don't want to feel ignored.
Right. Have you ever abandoned a purchase online?
Right.
Because the checkout process was too much.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Yeah, same here. It's 2025.
Right.
People expect things to be easy,
Quick and easy, especially online.
especially online.
Yeah.
So if I'm planning a retreat,
Yeah.
I want to feel in control, like I'm getting all the info I need, and that it's going to be easy.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that brings us to a point that I thought was really interesting.
Good.
Event customization options. Because the article really stresses that cookie-cutter retreats are a thing of the past.
Okay. So no more of those.
No companies want experiences that are tailored to them.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect a tech startup to have the same retreat goals as like a law firm.
Exactly.
Yeah, totally different.
Totally different dynamic.
Company cultures, the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing.
So the website needs to show that they can do that.
That they understand that need.
Yeah.
It's not about offering a rigid set of packages.
Okay.
It's about showing that they can adapt.
But how do you balance that with the fact that, if every company wants something totally different,
Yeah.
how do you make that not a logistical nightmare?
That's where clear communication and a really well-structured planning process come in.
Okay.
The website has to highlight that ability to work closely with clients,
Right.
really understand their objectives,
Yeah.
and co-create a retreat that actually meets their needs.
Without compromising on the quality or the logistics.
Exactly.
So finding that balance.
Yeah, a balance between flexibility and structure.
Yeah. You want to be flexible enough
Yeah.
that each retreat feels unique,
Right.
but you also need some kind of framework
You need that solid
to
framework.
make sure that everything runs smoothly.
Exactly.
Okay, so now we get to the part that everyone thinks about with retreats,
Yeah.
which is
The pictures.
the engaging photo gallery. Finally, right?
Finally.
I always thought that this was the main attraction, but it sounds like
Well, it is an important piece.
it's a piece, but it's not the whole thing.
It's not everything.
So tell me what they say about it.
Well, it's not just about showcasing beautiful scenery.
Okay.
The article emphasizes using professional, high-quality images
Yeah.
and videos even to tell a story.
So you're saying not just like stock photos of people in a conference
No,
room?
no. You want to capture the essence of the retreat.
Oh.
Evoke emotions.
Okay.
Create anticipation.
So what would make you stop and say, I want to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
I need to go to this retreat.
What kind of images would make you think that?
Definitely ones where people look like they're having fun.
Yeah.
Actually engaged in the activities.
Connecting with each other.
Yeah, and connecting with each other.
And stunning scenery never hurts.
Right.
But it has to feel genuine,
Right.
not staged.
Not like, cheesy stock photos. Like, I'm definitely buying this experience.
It's about transporting the viewer,
Okay.
making them feel like they're already there.
So it sounds like building a corporate retreat website is a lot more nuanced than I thought.
It really is.
It's about understanding your audience, building trust,
Definitely.
and creating an experience that's really engaging.
That starts online, but leads to the real thing.
It really makes you think about how you approach web design.
Yeah,
I might even plan a retreat for my own team after this.
you should.
So what about companies that have lots of different types of clients?
That's a great question.
How do you appeal to all those different industries and cultures?
Right, without diluting your message.
Yeah, without losing your identity.
Yeah, that's a challenge a lot of businesses face.
Yeah.
How do you be specific enough to stand out, but also broad enough to appeal to a wide audience?
Yeah.
That's something we should dig into more.
All right, let's take a quick break and we'll come back and talk about just that.
Yeah, it is a tricky balance to strike,
Right.
appealing to everyone, but still having something unique.
Yeah.
But the article has some ideas.
Oh, okay. What do they say?
Well, it suggests focusing on those core values
Okay.
that resonate with almost any business.
So things like teamwork, communication, problem-solving leadership,
Yeah, exactly. Those are things that companies always want.
Yeah, no matter what they do.
Doesn't matter what industry they're in or what their specific goals are.
Right. So you're not saying this is the perfect retreat for software companies or law firms.
Right.
You're saying this is how we can help you build stronger teams,
Exactly.
foster creative thinking,
Yeah.
develop better leaders.
It's about the WHY,
Yeah.
not just the what.
I like that.
Tapping into those desires for growth and connection.
Yeah. Success.
Success, exactly.
And you can still show that you're versatile,
Right?
like use case studies.
Yeah, case studies, testimonials
Show how you've helped all kinds of companies.
from different industries.
Yeah, a tech startup and a law firm.
Exactly.
Okay, so they can see themselves in those stories.
Exactly.
Like, we get it. We've done this before.
We can adapt to your needs,
Yeah.
no matter what.
Okay, but let's go back to user experience for a second.
Okay.
You know those websites that make booking a total nightmare?
Oh, tell me about it.
Like, I once spent an hour trying to figure out the pricing for a retreat,
Oh, no.
and I still couldn't get a straight answer.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It's frustrating.
The article talks a lot about how important that seamless booking process is,
Mm-hmm.
especially for corporate clients.
Right, they're busy.
They're busy. They've got big groups to manage.
Right.
They need things to be efficient.
And if the website's a mess, you start to wonder about the retreat itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, is it going to be just as disorganized?
If they can't even get their website right,
Right.
what about the retreat?
Okay, so what's the solution?
Well, they suggest things like intuitive online forms,
Okay.
multiple ways to contact them,
So not just email?
phone, email, live chat,
Okay.
and really clear communication.
So like confirmation emails?
Confirmation emails, updates, even personalized itineraries.
Oh, so it's like you're holding their hand through the whole process. No uncertainty.
No uncertainty at all.
What about after the retreat?
Oh, that's a good point.
Like follow-up emails?
Yeah, asking for feedback,
Yeah.
offering resources maybe.
So you're not just trying to make a sale.
Right. It shows you're invested
Yeah. In their success.
in their success.
Okay. I like that.
It's all about building trust,
Yeah. Going above and beyond.
exceeding expectations.
Okay. Now, before we move on, can we go back to customizing the retreat experience, making sure it doesn't feel like a generic package.
Right, because the article talks about how important customization is.
Yeah.
But it also recognizes that it can be tricky logistically.
Yeah. How do you offer something unique to everyone?
Without it becoming a nightmare to manage?
Yeah.
I think it takes a balance between structure and flexibility.
Okay, so you need a solid foundation.
A solid foundation, yeah.
But you also need to be able to adapt.
You have to be able to adapt.
To each client's needs.
To each client's needs, exactly.
What if it was like a modular system?
Oh, that's interesting.
You have all these different building blocks.
Like the accommodations.
The activities.
The facilitators.
Yeah, and you can rearrange them in different ways.
Just create something unique for each client.
Like a menu.
Oh, that's a good analogy.
But instead of a prefix meal, they get to choose their own courses.
Create their own experience.
Exactly.
And the website should reflect that.
So it shows the range of options.
The range of options, but also that you can work with them.
Collaboratively.
Collaboratively, yeah.
Makes you wonder about technology.
Oh, yeah.
Like, could you use online tools to make this easier?
Definitely.
What if you could create your own itinerary online?
Oh, love that idea.
Like drag and drop activities.
Yeah, pick your accommodations.
Input your goals.
And generate a custom proposal.
That would be amazing.
It would be revolutionary, and you'd get so much data.
About what people want.
Yeah, which you could then use.
To make things even better.
To personalize even more.
Wow.
The possibilities are endless.
So much to think about.
It all starts with a good website.
Who knew there was so much to this?
I know, right?
I thought it was just pretty pictures.
It's so much more.
It's really about human connection.
Yeah, even in the digital age.
Understanding your audience.
Anticipating their needs.
Creating an experience that resonates.
And recognizing that a website
is more than just a brochure.
It's a gateway.
Yeah, portal.
To a whole other world.
Okay, so if you had to choose one thing.
Just one.
To prioritize on a website.
One thing.
What would it be?
For me, it would be storytelling.
Okay.
Telling those stories that connect with people.
Show the impact.
Show the impact, the benefits, the transformative experiences.
Okay, I love that.
What about you?
What about me?
Yeah.
What would make me click book now?
Right. What's the one thing?
I think for me it would be clarity.
Clarity, okay.
I want to know exactly what I'm getting.
No surprises?
No surprises, no hidden fees.
Yeah.
Everything laid out in a way that's easy to understand.
Easy to understand.
And makes me feel confident.
Confident that I'm making the right decision.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's important.
So what about our listeners?
What about them?
What would make you book a retreat?
What's the one thing you'd prioritize?
Let us know.
We want to hear from you.
Share your thoughts.
We're always listening.
Okay, so appealing to everyone, but not being so generic that you just blend in.
Yeah, it's tough.
How do you do that?
One way is to think about your website like it's telling a bunch of stories.
Stories?
Instead of just like information.
Oh, okay, like testimonials?
Testimonials are part of it, but I mean like bigger stories.
Okay, I'm not sure I follow.
So imagine each section of your website is telling a story that connects with a different type of client.
So give me an example.
Okay, so let's say you have a section about team building.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell a story about how a tech startup used your retreat to get better at communicating, which then led to some big innovation.
Right.
And then right next to that, you have a story about a law firm who used the retreat to build trust among their lawyers, which made their clients happier.
So you're showing that you can work with different types of companies.
Exactly.
Without actually saying it.
Yeah, you let the stories do the talking.
So it's like a choose-your-own-adventure book.
Oh, I like that.
But for corporate retreats, each client can find the story that speaks to them.
Yeah.
The path that leads to the experience they want.
Exactly. And you can use pictures to help tell those stories.
Oh, absolutely.
Instead of just like generic stock photos.
You want pictures that show the real personality of each retreat.
Right, like real people.
Real people having real experiences.
So they can feel the emotion.
Exactly.
The benefits.
And don't forget about video.
Oh, yeah. Videos are powerful.
A good video can tell you so much more than just words on a page.
Yeah, you could have a video that shows snippets from different retreats.
Yeah, montage showing all the different things you offer.
Or client testimonials.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
But on video.
It adds that human touch.
So much to think about.
It's amazing what you can learn from just one article.
I know, I thought this was going to be about like pretty pictures and slogans.
Me too.
But it's so much deeper than that.
It really is.
It's about connecting with people.
Even online.
Understanding them.
Their needs, their desires.
Creating an experience that really speaks to them.
And a website is more than just a brochure.
Yeah, it's the start of something bigger.
It's a doorway to a whole experience.
Well said. So to wrap things up,
Okay.
if you had to boil it all down,
Yeah, just one.
what's the most important thing for a corporate retreat website?
I'd say it's got to show the human impact.
Okay.
Like, what are the real benefits for the clients?
Yeah, what are they going to get out of this?
What kind of transformation are they going to experience?
I love that. So to our listeners,
Yeah.
what would make you book a retreat?
What's the one thing you'd look for on a website?
Let us know in the comments.
We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
It's been fun.
And until next time.
Happy retreating!